Well, I already had my ginger ale. So, like, had it recently, so I made a cute little mocktail.
Oh, delicious, well deserved. Oh, goodness, I love that.
It's so yummy. It's a
What
prickly pear mocktail, which makes it more fun.
Oh, yes. Prickly pear is fun.
It is.
Fresh. Oh my gosh. I have the thread right here. Prickly pear. But she's fun. It's what I've been using to be like my wicked thread. I'm like,
Close
yep,
enough.
it is. I'll send it to you. Let you borrow her for a little bit.
I tried to play Thank Goodness on the piano the other day, and I was like, "This is way too hard."
You're like,
Like, I was like, "I can't sight read this, I would have to work on it, so I'm not gonna do
stuff's
it."
not happening. So I'm not gonna do it. Makes me
Exactly.
in a big mood. She said, I'm tired. Thank you. Thank you. Next. I dare I
That's how I
say?
feel just about so many things that I play, like, things I'm playing at IDRS. Do I really have to practice it? Not much.
Like, it's gonna sort itself out is how I like to say it.
Yes,
I'm letting God handle it. So leave it with the Lord, honey. Leave it
God
with the
has a
Lord.
plan for me,
And boy
and it
howdy, it better be hung. Ooh.
I was gonna say, it better not be to crash and burn, that better not be the plan.
You know what? Same thing. You know what? Same thing, girl. I said the same thing
Mm,
too. Then I you can do voiceover work if you like saying that over my mouth, clearly. LeBaron definitely said the appropriate thing today. Definitely didn't say something inappropriate. He would never do that.
never.
I would never.
When
I'm a Christian girl. Oh.
ugh, well, I guess we can talk about some Oboe things. What do we do first, reads or gigs? I don't remember.
What he reads.
Okay, we can do that first.
Yeah, let's talk about some reads and then I guess go to gigs and cry.
Mhm. Well, I can talk very briefly about my reads. It's just been I'm trying out some 46 millimeter staples, that's really it. Super
Mm,
exciting because 'cause I'm
okay.
just like, "Oh, the pitch is staying up," because, just tie a millimeter shorter and I move the everything down
Yeah,
in my
like,
scraping down a millimeter, so it's, like, kind of proportionally, everything's just a little bit shorter. It's
yeah,
nice.
I love that. Oh my gosh, yes.
Some of them have been really good, others have been garbage, but they've all been up to pitch, and that's really been the thing.
And that's all you need to know. That's all everyone needs to know. Because after that, it's nothing but slaying all the way.
Mhm. Also, if you hear cackling in the background, Randall has a friend over because 'cause we're going to Randall's sister's house later for a, like, not really a cookout because it's kinda gross outside, and by gross, I mean hot, but, for hockey. Hockey things are
That's
happening.
what I was like, "Is it hockey?" He's been loading that Facebook up, and I'm like, "Keep the post going, diva."
Yeah. Well, the Canes, I think if they win today, they win, like, the hockey cup. I don't know what it's called.
We are a heated rivalry fan podcast as well as Oboe podcast. Clearly, it's the Stanley Cup and
I
not
was
the
gonna say Stanley, but I wasn't sure.
like, I can't remember, and I'm like, "Oh."
It's
Now it's
like, or was
watching
Stanley one of the characters? I can't remember.
Yes, he's a small, cute one. There we go. They're all small.
But the Canes, they have a guy on the team named Bussy, and it's my favorite thing.
Imagine the sports announcer hollering that in the arena.
They do all the time, and we were out to dinner, and I know I texted you, but they kept my father-in-law, we were at Kickback Jacks, and he was like, "We need Bussy, we need Bussy," and I was dying.
And you're like, "I'm right here.
Exactly, exactly.
Hello? What does everyone need me for? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard my name. My bad."
But I did. I was just, like, sitting there laughing, and I was like, "Please, no one ask me why."
Please, no one ask. It's like that TikTok trend right now where it's like they keep yelling like stop jumping on the counter, but my name is Eric, so it's fine. They keep saying, "We need more bussy," but my name is Matthew, so it's fine.
Well, Nikki was like, "Please find him and marry him so that your last name can be Bussy." And so I looked him up, and he's already married. So I was like, "I don't know how Brandon could do that to me." And granted, I'm married too, but that wasn't gonna stop me in this
That was
situation.
those are never gonna stop you, trust believe, like, we know what we have to do for the greater good of the world. It's all for fun. Yeah.
Anyway, how are your reads?
Yeah. Well, my reads are fine. They're coming along. Well, there's been a little hectic out here right now. Thunderstorms, and, like, it's 80 degrees in a thunderstorm. I'm like, "Ooh, a shower with my clothes on. Great." My
Mm,
reads are not liking that because now today it's, like, nice, like, 70 something and breezy and cool. So I'm like, "Close it down, put the reads away for the week. We're done. We're not doing any more until I feel safe again."
I'm just jealous of that 80-degree weather even. It's 93 right now.
Ugh, I'm gonna be sick.
Yep. And we're at that time of year where it's just like isolated thunderstorms just all the time.
You're like, "Get out. I don't wanna take a shower today. I've had enough, to be honest.
Mhm.
This is not this is not what the fans wanna see. This is not what the fans wanna see. No, thank you. No, thank you."
Ugh,
But other than that, I don't know if you know this, but I am a thread addict. I don't know if that's come across anybody before. I'm coming out. Happy Pride. I'm a thread addict. Got 2 new spools of thread. Came in the mail this week. As if I
fun.
as if I don't have, like, 12 sitting on my desk right now, but I'm in rotation with the other, like, 20 plus on my spool rack. So, that's fine. One of them is called Cherry Blossom, and it's pink and, like, dark pink with white spots in it. Like a cherry blossom, can you believe? We're going off of the name. Squirrely Stash, always doing it right, and the other one I got was called Limited Edition 1, and it's got, like, some greens and teals and blues and pinks. It's like a
That's
muted
fun.
rainbow-esque. Reminds me of a rainforest. I've never seen a rainforest, but
Ooh.
I'm imagining.
I've been to a rainforest cafe, so it's the same.
And that is close enough. Actually, now I really wanna go to a rainforest cafe. Now
Do
I
they
really
still exist?
I think I wanna say there's one in Florida somewhere, like, in the Orlando, like, area somewhere. I can't remember exactly, but it feels familiar to me. Like, I was like, "It's there somewhere waiting for us."
Because for us, I know it was, like, on our 5th grade Washington, D.C. trip, like, one of the big things is we went to a rainforest cafe.
They're treating the children right.
Mhm.
Back when children were learning things in school and, like, having fun,
Yes.
not being tortured by a million AP classes and other insane things that they go through. Whatever.
But now they just all use AI to do the classes, so it doesn't matter,
Right. They're like, "Okay, AI, show me the rainforest," and it's not gonna show them the rainforest cafe. So they don't even know it exists, really.
truly. Um, you know what other restaurant sorry, I was thinking about restaurants that don't exist, but Rainforest Cafe may exist, but anyway, it made me think of Bennigan's.
Ooh, it's been a minute since I've heard that name. It's been a
Oh,
minute.
I love
Ooh.
Bennigan's so much. Actually, there are only a few left, and now I'm like, am I gonna, like, pass any on my way to IDRS?
Like, I need to know yesterday.
Location, there's several in California. Ooh, Florida.
Ooh.
Florida, Georgia. ID, that's Indiana, right?
But yeah. And then I'm like, incorrect. I have no idea.
Illinois. Excuse me, you have a Bennigan's on the fly in Coralville.
Yeah, we have betting on the fly. We ain't got
What is different about it? I have no idea.
I've only been there, like, once, and it was, like, before COVID, so memory shot. Good as dirt right now, my memories of her. Should I go? Like, should I go later today? Should I bring up my friend?
Yes. Also, sorry, I'm gonna look up Bennigan's on the fly and see what the difference is because guess who might be coming for a visit just to
Yeah,
go to
you're like,
Bennigan's?
"Sign me up, get out of my way. I'm in row." I'm like, "Yes."
I mean, all I care about is if they have that yes, they have the Monte Cristo for only $15.
In this economy? Give it to me. Right now.
Oh, okay. Anyway, great tangent.
Oboe Slander
Um,
is brought to you by Bennigan's and Bennigan's on the Fly.
they
Thank
can barely support themselves, but now they
you.
also support us.
They fear us, truly, they would hate to see us coming together.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Randomly, my little brother won a bicycle at Bennigan's one time.
Victory comes in the weirdest of times and at the most random places. That's iconic, actually. Like, why?
It was nuts.
He's just like, "I win?" Question mark. We're like, you win." That's so
But,
funny. Girl, bye, actually.
uh, so how have your gigs been? Not
Mm.
that weren't at Bennigan's.
Now that we're swaying away from Bennigan's, we're moving back to the real content that everyone's here for, I guess. LOL. Gigs have been gigging right now. I had a gig last night for the American Gothic Festival. This little orchestra gig, cute, cute, cute. Played fanfare for the common man, so naturally, I slept. I
Mhm.
through that piece with the trumpets blasting away and sometimes missing the notes, which I'm like, "That's not what's supposed to happen in this piece."
No.
Like, that piece is, like, part of their warm-up, I guess. Whatever. We did that. We did 2 movements of William Grant Still's Afro-American Symphony, but we did the last 2 movements, so didn't get to play the oboe solo in the 2nd movement.
Ugh.
Bombed, bombed, bombed. One of our mutual friends, Samantha Carr, was playing the gig with me, so she was also bummed because she did not get to play the English horn solo in the first
Mhm,
movement,
mhm.
so
You know, though, I think she's a Garcana knockin'.
Shut up! Shut up! Why are you saying that? A
Ugh.
moment of peace would be so nice right now.
No.
No, this is so crazy. Like, "No." Shut up.
Blow it
Whatever.
out your tube and frubles.
Oh my god. Ugh, I'm watching Golden Girls after this. I'm recording this. I have to go. We need to end this right now so I can go watch because now I just want to watch that instead of doing anything else. My own little Rose Island right here, you guys. Some of you are so jealous you don't have a Rose Island in your life.
And if you don't know what that word means, go look it up.
Get a dictionary, look it up, and believe in yourself, I guess. Screaming, crying, and throwing up. My goodness. I don't even know what I was saying. What was I talking about?
You
I
were
feel like I
talking
just
about, Samantha Carr also not getting to play the big English horn solo.
Oh, that. Of course, yes. Bummed about that. And then played what was that piece? Knoxville, Summer of 1915 by Samuel Barber. Very fun. Exhausted. I did not know I was gonna have to double an English horn for this gig because that piece is like oboe, like one oboe and one English horn. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're just gonna switch. And I was like, okay, I'm tired. Haven't done a gig where I've had to do that in a hot minute. Normally it's been one or the other. It's a very beautiful piece though. I would recommend people look that one up. So
It is.
fun. And then as I was telling Matthew earlier, Joseph Joseph Schwantner's New Morning for the World. A very unique and beautiful piece, to the text of Martin Luther King Jr. behind, like, it's like his text, like, over this, like, wall of sound that the orchestra's playing, but Of course, it's all a bunch of crazy mixed meters that the conductor we had could barely, like, hold on, even though I'm like, "Girl, you picked this." And we had 3 rehearsals for a
Mhm.
half-hour piece that kind of just made a lot of noise with a powerful message, but nonetheless, it happened. It's over. It was a fun time, but I was very tired, and it was 2 days of just double rehearsals and concert, but I'm glad happened, but it's now done. So those are my gigs that I've had so far.
Nice.
Ugh. What about you, Matthew?
Since the last time we recorded, I don't think I've technically had any. I had 1 trio rehearsal, and that's it.
Oh, yes, because your new trio is coming. Trio loading, my favorite chamber group.
Yes. Um,
Trio loading,
but it
yeah.
was really fun. Like, we just got together and played through some stuff, um, and it was chamber music like that is so intimate and fun, and it's a good time.
Oh,
And
oh,
I feel like I'm less scared to mess up in situations like that,
yeah, for sure.
or
Especially with your friends, and it's everyone's here to have fun. We're doing it for fun.
Mhm. There was one spot we went from 6/8 to 3/4, and for what even though the bassoonist gave some really lovely, like, "Here are the beat cues," I could not figure it out until 3 bars in. And then I don't know what my problem was because you were showing me exactly when I needed to play, and my brain just would not do it. And then in another one, the clarinet had some stuff down below me, and I was like, "Sorry, I'm just having a lot of trouble, like, locking into your triplets," and he was like, "Oh, there's 16th notes," and I was like, "Well, that's why."
He's like, "I have some good news and some bad news. It's fine, we weren't locking in." Bad news is they were not what you thought.
And it was just like, "Well, that explains so much."
Thank you. I'm gonna pack up now, actually. Thank you for letting me know. Signing off. That's so funny. That's it's a universal experience. I'll tell you what. I love it. My ears deceive me with rhythm all the time. I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. These are all like eighth notes, and it's like so incorrect. Incorrect. Fast quarters. I'm like, oh,
Mhm. Actually, so a weird thing that happens to me a lot of the time when I hear, like, sextuplets that go just like, if it's just 2 notes, like, ba-de-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee, I feel like all I hear is da-ee-ah-ee-ah-ee-ah-ee-ah-ee-ah. Like, I don't hear the ba-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da, and I'm like, I feel like people aren't putting any emphasis anywhere, and they're
yeah.
not maybe they're not supposed to, but it makes me feel uneasy a lot of the time.
Yeah. Like, I don't like this. I need help. And they're like, I'm just an underlying motor. I'm like, I don't care. The motor needs to be a little more emphasized because I don't feel the motor.
Mhm.
Ugh. It's too much. It's too much. It is just too much. My goodness. Ugh. Well, I do have some good news. I will be getting my Oboe serviced end of July.
Yay,
Haven't
everyone applaud.
everyone please clap. I haven't had my oboe looked at since late 2024 and
Ooh, actually, can I do this? Okay. Oh.
I need one that's like they're like pointing and laughing at me, honestly, like booing, like gasp by such horrific news. Like, yes, you're done. Oh no.
I know, it's
This
like I
was
found this
so
because he's gonna use that all the time now. I
I
put
think
it
I'm gonna
away,
go
so I won't
practice.
click on it.
Click. Thank God. But yes, my elbow's gonna get service. It's been since late 2024, and funny enough, the, second oboe player that was playing the gig this weekend, Matthew Shipp, LOL, how many Matthews do I know in this world?
I was
Almost
like,
too many.
I'm not a
He
fan
said
of you
that.
having another Matthew in your life. Not
He
not
said,
please.
"Cut the cameras, we'll talk outside of this recording." But I let him try my oboe because he was like, "Oh, I've played your oboe before, can I try it again?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He tried it, and he was just like okay, so, like, did you not know, like, some of your keys in your lower joint are, like, sticking? And I was like, "What do you mean, girl? They play just fine when I do it." And he's just like, "And this is, like, out of adjustment down here." I was like, "What do you mean, girl? Everything is fine." And he, like, adjusted my oboe and, like, he did a little, like, work on it, and it played, like, 1,000 times better, and he was like, "I really don't know how you were able to play at all before I looked at your oboe the first hour of this rehearsal. Like, you sounded amazing, but, like, the fact that you were able to do it, I was gagged after touching your instrument." So, I was a little bit embarrassed, but then I laughed it off and said, "Not him fixing my oboe a little bit for free." And then, like, things were coming out, and my reeds were working better than they were before because they're like,
Mhm.
"Your instrument's actually working." So, gagged. So gagged, but
I feel like I always want to blame my instrument for being out of adjustment, and it's like, "Oh, no, it's just me."
no,
Like,
no.
the number of times I've been like, "Oh, something's leaking," and I check the suction, and I'm like, "Damn it, the suction is perfect."
Oh, everything's great with my instrument. Okay, let me just look at these reeds and see what I can do to fix it.
And it's like, "Oh, is it because I've been, like, chomping down on the reed?" That could be it.
She's having a little snack, some fiber in her diet before she plays. No, phew, I love that. We're slowing down a little bit. We're taking it easy. We're not playing 40 concerts a week anymore. Now we're just
Right.
one or two every month, and that's ooh, that's kind of it. And honestly, so thankful for such timing like that.
Well, I have been to the movies twice since the last time we recorded.
Correct. What have we seen? What have we seen?
I saw Obsession, which was
Okay,
really good.
I'm like dying to see that movie. I
It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
yeah.
And then I also went and saw Backrooms.
Okay, I saw Backrooms the other day with one of my friends. I had no idea what it was about when I went into that. Not a clue. I was like, "So what is this about?" And she was like, "You didn't look at all." And I was like, "Well, no. I love a surprise every once in a while, so maybe I should accept that."
What a thing to be surprised by.
No, truly. I'm sitting here just like, "Huh?" The whole time, and she's just, like, freaking out. And I was like, "Wait, I need a rundown of what we just watched. Like, girl, what was that?"
Okay, then since you have seen that, I'm sending you a picture right now. I don't know if you remember, like, when they, like, went down that ramp, like,
Yeah.
that was strapped onto the bed, and the guy, he went down there, and he's, like, looking at that giant pile of pillows, and to me, I'm like, "There's clearly a person in that pile of pillows, like, you can see their face." And hold on, here it is. It's like this is zoomed in of the pile of pillows because I was sitting there like, "How do you not see this?" And I was like, "Ah, there it is." Oh my
You're
god,
like,
send.
"Look." And no one in that theater, no one you were with believed you at all. They're just like, "What
My
are you talking?"
friend Jess did because she sent me this picture later. She was like, "Oh my god, we forgot to talk about this."
Here we go. Image loading. Oh, that's, I was like, "Why does that not look familiar to me?" And I was like, "Oh, my eyes might have been closed for a second in that scene because I was
Oh,
like, 'Ooh,' but now I'm like, I mean, I saw it in passing, but I was like, 'That makes sense.' I'm scared." I was a little scared. I was like, "Ooh, don't jump scare me."
well, I really enjoyed that. Like, Obsession was really good, but something about Backrooms really did it for me. Cause so my friend that I went with, she was like, "Yeah, liminal horror's just not really my thing." And I was like, "I do enjoy it because a lot of my dreams and nightmares are just like that." Like, not necessarily with, like, the creepy things, but I get lost in churches a lot in my dreams. Like, let's not read too
Mm.
much into that. But,
Right. Anyways, as you
um
were.
But things like that happen all the time, which actually reminds me that I had a crazy dream the other day too. Everyone, you can interpret my dreams. This was a good one. I was aboard the US S Enterprise D, I think, with Captain Picard as the captain, but I was taking part in a mutiny I was playing saxophone for some reason, and with
Oh,
some other people, but Picard was acting really weird, and I don't even know how quite to describe it. But then I also noticed he had, like, a giant ball of hair next to him that he wouldn't let anyone get close to, so that was very Weapons
oh,
to me. I was
yes.
like,
Well,
"Ooh, ooh," but so I pulled Riker aside, and I was like, "Ooh, can you help me with this? I know you play trombone," but I was just like, "No, we gotta talk, like, what is he doing? This is not good," and he was like, "We're looking into it, we're trying to take care of it, go about your business." And I was like, I don't even know what that means. But then Data took me to some other room and like going through that was very liminal. I was like, where am I now? And then I ended up in some weird room where he had me sorting DVDs into alphabetical order. Um, and so a lot of my dream after that was just actually sorting the DVDs. So super thrilling.
and yet
So anyway, that's what a lot of my dreams are like, is crap like that.
my goodness. I love that. I I love the back rooms, like, you're like, "Oh, I feel seen with, like, this movie, with, like, my tree."
But really,
And
like, so much of the time, I am just in, like, some random church wandering around, and I get really lost in them and cannot find my way out and get really panicky and wake up.
ooh. Ooh, yes.
So what did you say?
I said it was so spooky and bizarre. I'm trying to, like, interpret what all this means. I'm like, "What does that mean? What does it mean?" Ugh. I don't know, I'm not very good at dream interpreting.
I'm
I feel
not
like
either. Other than it's like, "Oh, I think I thought about the movie Weapons that day." I probably thought about Picard at some point, and I had seen Backrooms recently, so it all makes sense, and maybe I saw something about a DVD.
yeah. And you're like, "Good enough. Good enough here, boys." That's all I got to
But
say.
my new meds, they also apparently make my dreams more vivid.
Ooh,
'Cause I
okay.
talked to my psychiatrist when I had my follow-up and was like, "So my dreams have been, like, more vivid," which is kind of intense because they're already fairly vivid. And she was like, "Yeah, that's normal." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And she was like, "Is it, like, disrupting your sleep?" And I was like, "A little bit, but I kinda like it." Like, when I have dreams like that and wake up and can really think about them, it's kind of fun.
Yes. And you're like, "Ooh, do that again. I'll see you later tonight." You at your dreams. Here
So,
we go.
maybe I'll be a oh my gosh, what's it called? I'll become a lucid dreamer or
My god.
something and enter a different realm, and Darth Maul demon from, um, oh my gosh, Inception can come after me.
My god. Oh my
Not
god.
Inception, what movie am I thinking
What are
of?
you
Inception, my god, what is the name of that movie?
Matthew, I
It
need
has
you
Patrick Wilson and, Rose Byrne.
Insidious?
Insidious, my god, an I now. Inception, Insidious.
I was like, so similar effects actually from both franchises
Strangely,
as well.
yes.
Like, I need you to go ahead and like pinch yourself because you're definitely still dreaming right now. Like this is a really good like
Mm.
lucid dream you're having. You're like, wow. Wow.
Ooh,
I was like, good thing that's a mocktail.
Lord tell me.
It's the prickly pear of it all.
Mm. I can talk about a group whose contract I am refusing to sign because we got a new master agreement, and there's a non-disparagement clause in there, which is fine, but it's overly broad, and so I don't feel comfortable signing it because I'm like, this makes it so that if I go to the orchestra committee and, like, talk about anything, I'm technically breaking the rules. And I've
Oh,
been told now by 2 people, both by someone on the orchestra committee and the personnel manager, they were like, Well, that's not the intent. The intent here is, like, so that you can't go on social media and say, like, bad, negative things, and I'm like, "Okay, I don't care about the intent. The fact that the intent is not in there means that this needs rewording."
Right. Like,
And that you are having to interpret it, I don't like this, and you're making it so that if someone does anything, you could cite this and be like, "Oh, you're terminated."
exactly.
And
Like,
I don't like that at all.
no,
So,
it's very
anyway,
gross.
it is. So I'm sitting on it, and wrote to the personnel manager, told him that's why I'm not signing my contract yet. He was even like, "Oh, you can reach out to our executive director too, and not just the orchestra committee." And I was like, "Oh, I will." And so
What
I've
is
done
your
that too. And he just said like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna meet with the orchestra committee and talk about some stuff." And it was like, "Okay." But I don't understand why none of this wasn't already looked over by the orchestra committee before it went out to musicians.
right? Like, seems like we almost skipped that step on purpose to avoid
Um,
things like
but
people wanting to through it before it gets sent out.
hmm. And then there's also, like, there's a new thing. I don't love how it gives the music director a lot of power with hiring and firing, and it talks about probation, but doesn't really set up a timeline or any real rules. And I'm like, if you're going to include that, we need to have, like, set procedure that we follow if we're going to include that. And it's like, I feel like they're trying to incorporate bigger orchestra things with a small orchestra, but without including everything.
Yeah. And, like, they
And
can't skip some of they can't skip these steps they're trying to skip over, and it's like,
and
"Y'all
so
are."
it's to me, it's once again just like, "Oh, this is not about protecting workers at all." And that's why I'm against this. Even I think the non-disparagement clause, which, like I said, I'm like, "Fine, if you really want this." But I honestly feel like I should be able to do and say what I want on the internet about a group that's paying me $70 per service. Like, come on.
Don't do this to us. Like,
Like, would I? Probably not, as I sit here talking about it. But that's the thing is if I signed that contract, I couldn't do this. Whether or not I mentioned them, I don't think I would be allowed to do this and talk about it. And I don't care for that.
no. I just orchestras. We love them, but we also hate how they're just I'm like, "It's giving business and not art." It's just they want too much control over musicians, I was like, there has to be a balance, like
Well, they do want too much control of us over us. And I mean, orchestra is exactly like corporate America, where we are the bottom of the barrel in in those situations. And that's why we're not getting paid well and why we don't have any rights. And they just act like they can replace us at the drop of the hat.
I'm just like, "You're insane for this."
But anyway, good
I
times.
love music. Music is life.
Uh,
When words fail, music speaks.
does that mean I can play them something and be like, "Does this fix the master agreement?"
You know what? Yes, I'm signing off on it, actually. Approved.
I'm gonna play a multiphonic.
My god. Please don't. I've had enough of multiphonics. Thank you.
Did you have to play a lot of them in that piece?
No, but hearing about them enough from everyone else in the world just gives me a headache.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I was like, "I don't wanna think about these things." These, like, semi sounds. I'm like, "Is this really a sound or is this an effect?" And I was like, "Wait, it's both. Wait, I hate both." I don't like either of these options. Ugh, it's too much. It's too much.
It is.
Hmm. What was I gonna say? Speaking of orchestras, do you know, are there any pieces or stuff you're looking forward to next season that's coming up?
Scheherazade.
Ooh, which part? Or you do not know yet?
I'm doing second English horn, but it's still I love Scheherazade, so I'm excited to do it.
That'll be fun. Oh, it's a good one. I have yet to do that one.
I played it in community orchestra one time. That was a wild concert too. Sorry, I was just thinking back to it. We did the Strauss Wind Serenade,
Um,
Scheherazade, and then a Haydn like concertante for 4 soloists, and it was, oboe, bassoon, violin, and cello, and I was the oboe soloist, so you better believe that my face was dying.
the good night. Oh, I'm getting dizzy thinking about that program. Oh my gosh. Girl, you're so strong. You're so powerful.
I don't know how I got through that. Now if I had to do that, it'd be like, absolutely not. I need an assistant."
Help, please. Oh, it's too much, girl. That's too God. Oboe players. We need assistance sometimes. Please help
Mhm.
us.
It's not just the brass, we would like them to.
I just want a little bit of help. God.
Are you doing anything fun next season?
Um, I mean, I'm playing New World in the fall. One of the orchestras I'm playing English horn. Well,
Nice.
yeah. Well, I think I am. This is like in this orchestra, there's like 3 positions for us in our section, but they always list it like second oboe English horn 'cause it's on the second oboe part. And I don't know how this orchestra does it, if they're gonna have me play both or just play the English horn part.
Mhm.
Second oboe player, she doesn't know either. She's like, "Actually, I have no idea because we've never done this piece before in this orchestra, so I couldn't tell you." And I'm like, "Well, either we're both dying or one of us is dying, so
Mhm.
Godspeed to everyone involved." Eek, eek.
I think what else I'm playing next season. Mm.
I know, I'm like most groups have already sent out contracts and or sent out, announced programming already, so
Yeah. Oh, I know we're doing the planets. That'll be fun. Um,
it'll be fun, like you just said. Like you just said, it'll be fun.
which
Oh my god.
go figure that week there are 3 of my groups have concerts, and I was like, "Great." Um,
Oh,
so I had to pick one, and
right.
then at the end of the season, I had to choose between oh my gosh, it's, the Brook Violin Concerto, Dvorak 9, and something else, and, playing second on Beethoven 9, and honestly, I was like, "I've done Beethoven 9 3 or 4 times, like, I wanna do the other concert," and I like our violin soloist, he's, like, someone I actually know, so I was like, I'm gonna do that one,
Exactly. You're like,
and I'm gonna make more money, so
mm, there it is, actually. Thank goodness. I know one of the groups I'm playing with, we're playing like a space kind of theme concert. So we're doing like 3 movements of the planets and then like some other stuff. Like like some movie stuff is being thrown in there. And I was just like, okay, we could just do the whole planet. you know,
Mhm.
I thought, but he's like, no. And then one other group is doing all the full planets. And I'm just like, oh. I'm not in that group, but if I get asked to sub, that would be nice, but alas, I'll just take Mercury, Mars, and Venus and just be like, "That's enough,
Mhm.
I guess." No base
I'm
oboe. He was like, "I'm picking the movements without base oboe to save us money." And I was like,
I'm hopeful, fingers crossed, that I get to do the bass oboe part because 'cause I've done it before.
"Oh, do you have to sit
God,
on, do you have a special seat for yourself for that?"
I don't. I think every other time God, the first time I'm trying to remember what I did. I do not remember, but then I know the second time my roommate had, like, this weird seat where it was, like, adjustable in height, so I had to sit way up on that, but I will probably have to have a stool or something to sit on.
Yeah. Please, please do. I know the first time I saw, like, anyone play the planets before and saw a bass oboe, one of my friends was doing it in undergrad, and she had, like, 2 phone books with her that she was lugging around,
Oh,
like, after rehearsal. She was like, "This is really inconvenient, but, like, I'm too used to it now to switch to a stool or something higher," and I was like, "I guess," but just, like, watching
well,
her at the
god,
concert.
now I'm just like, "Good luck finding a phone book."
Yeah, exactly. I was like, "Girl, these are gonna go extinct." So, yeah, I don't
Where
know.
do I get those? Do I need to go to, like, an antique store?
Right. Go there. If you can't find one, you're like, "Do you guys have any, like, I don't know, glosses or something? A dictionary? Like, an encyclopedia?" That's the one I'm thinking. I'm like, "What am I thinking of?" It's a big book that people used to sell, like, door-to-door salesmen used to sell, like, encyclopedias. "Do we have any of those anywhere?" It's like, "No, it's just a 3D print one."
Ugh, a 3D printer would be nice. Did you see, Dan Waldron's low B flat for English horn?
The way I had to watch those videos so many times and be like, "How is this working? I need answers." I was
And
lost.
then he immediately was like, "Here's how it works."
Right, and I was like, "Thank you. Thank you." I love that. I was like, "This would save lives. This would help many people in the world."
Like, I'm really thinking about being like, "Tell me what measurements you need, and print me
Like,
one."
me know, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. 'Cause I realized, like, I, like, looked around because I was like, "Oh, it'd be nice, a cute little treat to have one." I've never had to use a Libby flat extension ever on my English horn, and I realized, like, Howarth makes them, but only for their, like, XLs, so they don't sell it, like, individually, so I was like, "Oh, because all the other ones are only fit for, like, Blu-ray or
Yeah, Luray
Club."
and Fox.
And I was like, "Oh, left in the dirt, we are." Matthew, we are left in the dirt by
I
these
know,
jerks. Whatever. Whatever.
'cause, when I had my Luray English horn, I had a low B flat extension for it. It was
Ugh.
one of the forest ones with the twisted.
Twist top. Just a twist top. Love beef
Twist
Onyx.
up.
Please. I was gonna say, ooh. I mean, I could show you this, but I mean, they won't be able the listeners won't be able to see it, but my friend gave me an octave vent cleaner. And she's like, "Oh
Ooh,
my gosh,
or an
you
octave vent remover, don't use it to clean it.
are you sure? I don't just like drum it in there and just
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I got nervous. I was like,
you're like, well, don't you worry. I have no idea how to use this thing. I see it and I was like, is this expensive? And she was like, I mean, it was when I got it, but I don't use it 'cause I don't play Oboe anymore. And I was like, okay, well, it looks like it's a cute little fork. So it's just gonna stay on my read desk and just like look at me. Cause I'll be like, LOL, I'm just a dumb baby. I don't adjust
"Oh,
my own
I
thing.
clean out my octave vents."
I
I
was like,
think
I'll send you my oboe. Could you do that for me real quick before July? Here you go. Yeah, just use that little thing, just like
yep, just stab the oboe, it'll be fine.
just get my instrument, please. She's seen enough. She's been through enough already the past year and a half.
Who's doing it? Your
I
oboe.
sent it to Noelle Drews.
Nice.
I like her work. She plays a Howard, so like I feel I don't know. It's like one of those things where I'm just like, oh, I feel more comfortable if someone plays a similar instrument to me that like
Mhm.
knows like the tendencies of their own instrument. They're like, oh yeah, I can make it the same way with mine for like
Yeah.
Brandon. I'm like, oh, which is nice. I used to go to Jason Ox, but I was like, I don't know how much money I have. I don't have a lot of monies. And
Oof.
and when
Yeah.
he was like, he was really busy all the time when I was trying to schedule, and I was like, oh no, you can't see me till like November, and I'm asking you right now, and it's July.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Not in the middle of the season." I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess we're going somewhere else. We're not going anywhere at all." Actually, it was really funny, people non-oboe players have also seen it on their feeds, but Lorraine's new,
Ooh,
ebonite
yeah.
purple oboe. I had a flute player at that gig last night tell me, she's like, "I saw something about some purple oboe that's coming out by Lorraine. Have you seen this?" And I was like, "Oh, honey, I have, and boy howdy, that thing is purple, isn't it?" And she was like, "It's so purple."
Mhm.
And she's a purple girl. You know purple girls, people who love
Yeah.
everything is purple. And she was just like, "I almost wish my flute could be this color." And I was like, "Okay. Anyways, I have to leave, but thank you so much for telling me that last part." Like, I just got up and left. I was like, "I gotta go. Mwah. Thank
Ugh,
you."
I loved the discourse over the
I
purple oboe.
know. Listen, everyone, we know, okay? I'm a Howard player. I understand the discourse, but I'm also just like, good for them for going out and doing this because I'm tired of hearing about cracked Lorraines. I have too many friends who
Mhm.
listen to this podcast. That is the only song and dance they know in the winter. And I'm like, let me see no cracks. I want people to have instruments that don't do that. So, and
Truly.
it's
It's just
always no.
nonstop, those cracks. I get
Just
it. I do.
like we've
Not
been there.
anymore, but,
And
mm,
we, what's the word called? I think we wised up and realized,
yes.
oh, like, just get plastic. Just get plastic included. 'Cause, yeah, it looks really pretty, though. I am excited to see how it sounds, and are they gonna bring them to IDRS this
Yeah,
year,
I
or is
think they
it like
said it was gonna be at
okay,
IDRS because I don't think they've made a lot of them. I think they've made 1.
okay, okay. Well, slay. That one oboe is going to be ran through
Yes.
at IDRS.
Also, so the day before Luray posted about it, I know that one of the people that works at Luray, like, made a took a picture of that oboe, and I was like,
Ooh,
"Oh,
what is
oh."
that? He said, "I have an inside source, a leak, if you will."
It was, Jonathan Vanove,
Mm.
he's a daddy for sure.
He said, "Show it to me, the oboe." Yeah, I'm excited to see, but you know what I want to see with these brands? We need to do something like that for the English horns.
Yeah.
I I'm just saying, Howard, that would be kind of cool if we did like a Coco Jazz, English horn.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
want to know that top joint just to be like, "Wow, look, you look so good." Like, please. And Lorray, follow suit. Follow suit. Even though
Mhm.
yeah, even though their English horns are actually very good. Their English horns are very good from what I at least tried, but I need
Yeah.
it. I need it. Like, you guys, we unfortunately are killing all the trees that oboes are made out of now, and I'm like, I fear we need to just accept the plastics and move on. Like,
I mean, from an environmental standpoint, yeah, maybe.
yeah. Like, just do it. And if you're like, "Oh, no, I don't want any microplastics in my music," and I'm like, "Right, so how many of those Jerry's did you buy?"
Mm.
Exactly. Ooh, ooh, I fear it's too late. The call's coming from inside the house. Cut the camera.
Didn't some high school girl figure out some way to, like, eliminate, like, 98.5% of microplastics in the body
Where is she now?
recently? I know. I mean, she's probably still in high school, but I remember seeing that and just being like, "And this is proof that people with money and in power are not putting the money towards what it needs to be put towards," when I see things like this. Whether or not it's true, I don't know, but I was just like, "Hmm, hmm,
She's like, she's no longer with us. They said, "Ooh, kidnap her and keep her away from everything." So, she can't share her news with everyone. Is wouldn't that be nice?
I
To just
know." Sorry. When we were talking about, like, oboes cracking or not cracking, I keep looking over at my closet because 'cause I'm like, "Where is my really old oboe? Is it even over there?" I'm like, "It's somewhere." But no, it
It's
was
somewhere.
a Hans Krull, and
Oh,
so, of
yeah.
course, that thing did not crack because You can use that thing as a baseball bat, and it will be fine,
Mhm. You love
and
every
it's
reindeer playing. Boing.
but it's still oh, what a nice oboe that really I mean, it was old, but I'm just like, I bet when it was, like, new, it was nice.
Oh, it was like the Rolls Royce of Oboes, I'm sure. Just like smooth butter. Easy
Like,
peasy.
I will say it was always kinda hard to play French music on it, but, like, if you were playing Beethoven, just anything German, it was like,
Right.
oh, it was that dark, deep
Dude, oh.
yeah,
If you can't see it, Randall probably has it. He's been practicing, I'm sure.
I'm
He
sure.
he needs to get ready for the day that he has to play for us. 'Cause I'm sure he's like, "I don't wanna embarrass myself, so I'm gonna, like, practice when Matthew's not here." And just finding a random read on your desk, and he's just like, "I hope this works." Just
As
press
he picks up
play.
a blank and is like, "Well"
Like, this is really hard. Is this how hard he normally makes them? Whatever."
no wonder he's so good at that.
Well, so e wow, so easy. So you just he's like, "Is reading even that hard? Look how hard this reading is." Like, scrape, scrape, it's done.
I forget who it was said to me, it may have been him, he was like, "I mean, you must enjoy reed making, kind of," and I was like, "Not really."
You're like, "Who said that? No way." You're like, oh, this isn't like a fun side hobby with the oboe I have to do. This is like, if I don't, I could potentially just die instead." Like,
Mm,
do or
like
it's like Dorothy said, Rose, play or die. Like, choose
yeah,
your poison. Thank you guys so much for listening to Oboe Slander. Today's episode was very low key, improv, a little chaotic, but I think we all deserve to be those things at times.
it was this or nothing.
And you know what? This. At least you get to hear us laugh and talk to each other and communicate.
I make excellent references, and now you can go see movies, you can watch The Golden Girls and understand our reference.
Oh, please. Please go watch Golden Girls if you haven't already. I feel like that is a prereq to listening to our podcast.
And you know what?
Because
Maybe we'll do a Golden Girls episode.
oh, we should. LOL, please email us who you guys would think which character we are. I would love to know.
Ooh, I like
That'd
that.
be really fun. Guess which character is most like us and why. And prepare to defend yourself in case it's the wrong choice and I'm upset.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know my top 2 that I think I am for me.
Let's just say if anyone says Stan Zbornak in this chat, that's who we are. Drop your address. I'll be on the front lawn waiting, ready to duke it
Ugh,
out. Ain't no way. Good
y y
night.
you're a Charlie Milburn.
I actually have your address. I'm on the way. You meet. Well, this podcast is about to be live and local in Matthew's front yard. Get ready. Get your dog. Get him to protect you because I'm gonna win this fight.
Look, we've got the barking doorbell and everything. We're ready.
You know what? She was using she gave the prototype for the Ring camera. She gave the
Yes,
prototype for the Ring
truly.
camera. Thank you, bros.
Alright, well, you guys can find us on social media, or you can email us at oboslanderqueens@gmail.com. And listen, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Bye.
Goodbye.